What's up, everyone? Jason Gilbo here at JGilbo11. Checking back in. It's Friday night. Looking at the Saturday main slate, though. Looking at some pitching options. Overall, not a thrilling slate of pitching. You have some average to slightly above average arms at best in some decent spots, and that's being modest. Tanner Roark did get pushed back to Saturday. It'll be him going and not Gio Gonzalez from what I see now. With that being said, talked about Tanner Roark already. Talked about it earlier. Washington postponed because they postpone if someone spills Gatorade on the field. So looking at Tanner Roark, very solid against the Phillies in his career. Definitely don't mind going up against them here tonight. Roark is reasonably priced in a good spot. Phillies offense, definitely middle of the road this season. Definitely not a bad team anymore, but they're not the give me pushover team like they used to be. Still a reasonable strikeout rate, 23% against right-handed pitching, 322 WOBA, which ranks smack dab in the middle of the league. Looking at Roark, not a big blow-up guy. You can trust him for cash games if you want to get Coors bats in there. And just because there really is no high strikeout upside guy going tonight that you're really particularly thrilled with. I mean, Trevor Cahill's the next best option we'll talk about. Roark's definitely one of the safer right-handers if you feel comfortable targeting about in a reasonable price tag. So don't mind Roark, but looking at Trevor Cahill, really nice price tag on both sites. I mean, DraftKings 9,300, not bad. FanDuel, I mean, you get a nice discount on him, 8,100. Looking at this Chicago team, against right-handed pitching, I mean, awful. 274 WOBA, lowest in the league. 24% strikeout rate, 26% hard contact rate. Looking at what Cahill has done this season, I mean, he's been excellent. Rolling a healthy amount of ground balls as he usually does. Now all of a sudden he's missing a ton of bats. 13.9% strikeout swinging strike percentage, 30% K percentage. Walks are a little bit up, but good ground ball rate, 57%. Everything really checks out. I mean, 280 FIP, 333 Sierra. I mean, really liking Cahill for what he's doing. Despite going to a bad ballpark and going to the AL, I'm not really worried about him in this matchup. Definitely one of the guys that you can trust on this slate. I'll be definitely looking his way. As far as other options go, you can make a pivot with Chris Tillman, a little expensive. DraftKings, come on, 9,900. Did pitch well in his first game back. Did throw 93 pitches, only went 5 innings. Got the win against Chicago. His price on FanDuel, I still like Cahill better, but if you're looking to make a swerve or a leverage play, it's fine with me in GPPs. Just because the Kansas City Royals are not far away from the White Sox at all. They don't strike out as much, but Royals 28th in WOBA against right-handed pitching, 21% strikeout rate, walk rate not as high as it used to be, not a lot of power. Good ballpark there as well. So definitely be considering Tillman there in the GPP format as more of just a pivot. Taijuan Walker, interesting GPP guy. I mean, 7,300, I'll roll the dice even in Chase Field. I mean, I know the home runs are still an issue. He can blow up from time to time, but has been pitching relatively well of late. I mean, wasn't as bad in Coors, just didn't get a ton of strikeouts, but limited damage. At Washington, tough matchup for him there, given the kind of the gripe, but against San Diego is fine. A couple starts against the Dodgers, tough luck as well. So this is an opponent he can bounce back upon. I don't think he's been pitching really all that bad this season. Missing bats, 10.5% swinging strike rate. Walks are down. Home runs, not as high as they used to be in the past. So those are good numbers. Definitely average ground ball rate, 23.3% strikeout rate. As I said, 7% walk rate. Hard contact's pretty average. Walker's a guy I'll fire away with in some GPPs. Just looking at this Pirates team, definitely not good against right-handed pitching. Seen the strikeouts really climb so far. 25th in WOBA, bottom 10 in ISO, hard contact down as well. So Taijuan Walker, really nice price tag. You got this DraftKings thing. It's just, Tillman, Roark, Walker. Cahill, all kind of priced in a similar range. I mean, it's not easy to pay down. I mean, I don't feel comfortable with a lot of these guys like Volquez, Gray, Davies, Carnes. I mean, I'm not really going down there tonight. I think I'll stick in that mid-9s and play it safe. FanDuel, I mean, you have the option to go with a Taijuan Walker at 73 and still load up on some bats. And even Trevor Cahill at 8,100, I mean, it's not exactly killing you. So, I don't really see a need to kind of roll the dice on some of these cheap arms to really load up on bats. There's enough value. Those pitchers are not expensive enough for, you to just really dive down. So it's a limited slate, but those are the guys that I'll be taking a look at. If you're looking for more content, you can head over to DaveFantasyCap.com and check things out. So good luck, guys.